I don't know, I trusted my body. I trusted my body to guide me, because at the end of the day, we are spiritual beings, and everything around us is supposed to work for our good. So and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kathleen, and I'm the intentional working mom and wife. For those of you that are just joining us, welcome. Anyway, today's topic is on how to love your body after becoming a mom. Now, this topic is very tricky, it's very dicey, and take everything I say with a pinch of salt, because I'm speaking from my experience and my experience only. So yeah, let's get into it. How I learned to love my body after I became a mom. I've been a mom for 2 years plus, so 2 years and 8 months, going on 3. And I can confess right now that the first year I didn't recognize my body. Okay, let me be honest. Let me not put it that way. The first 6 months, I loved my body, because luckily after I had a natural delivery. So after I delivered, I think the first 2 months I had the mom belly, and yeah. And traditionally, where I'm from in Zambia, my mom is Mambwe. So the day I got home, so I delivered like on, let's pretend I delivered today, and then the next day I got home, and she placed it's a chitenge, we call it a chitenge, so it's a fabric, African fabric, and she tied it so tight around my tummy, more like a corset, so it has the corset effect. And I wore this every day from morning till like noon, and then I'll take it off, and then I'll put it back on again from, let's say, 3 up to like maybe 7 p.m. before dinner, and then that's it. That was in the first week. And in the second week, she told me if I could keep it on for as long as possible, and then take it off when I sleep. And I did that. And then in the third week, I would wear it all day. I'll wake up, put it on, and take it off the next morning if I can, if I cannot. But I try to sleep with it on some nights. Now, what this basically does, it kind of holds your muscles together and just kind of puts everything together, and also just helps to compress and helps you let out all the fluid, because most of what we have is just fluid that was gained during pregnancy, of course, with the weight and everything else. But yeah, so it just helps you get rid of that stuff that you could get rid of like just naturally. So it just helps the body by compressing the body a little bit more. So basically the same effect of a corset. And so I did that. And then, so in like 2 months, my mom tum my mom tum was gone. And then I had these amazing Jags that were filled with milk, but I just loved it. I was chubby and plump. I was just fresh, and I don't know, I loved my body the first 6 months. And then, because I breastfed exclusively, the first 6 months I breastfed exclusively, and my appetite was all the way at the top. So I was eating, and I was just enjoying life. I was enjoying being a mom. I loved it so much. And then when I went back for work, my eating schedule and pattern routine changed drastically from one day to the other, obviously, because I was home every day for like 5 months. And then the next day I had to go to work, and so I was active and moving around and not eating as much as I was at home. So my weight just started going down. I didn't like it so much because I felt like I was losing too much weight too quickly. It wasn't alarming. I just was enjoying my gains. So that the fact that my diet kind of changed, and the times in which I was eating changed, and I became more active on top of breastfeeding, really aided in the process of losing the baby weight that I'd gained. So in a year, I was back to my original weight. And that's not the point of this video. It's not about getting back to your original weight. It's just about loving the body that you're in. But after that point, because I continued to breastfeed until my son was 1 year and 2 months old, and I was constantly busy, and I think in that time we had relocated, come to a new place and completely different working culture, and I was stressed and knew everything. So all that stress kind of like mounted on me, and I lost even more weight than I wanted to. So I think I was down 2 kgs more than 2 or 3 kgs than I would like. Now for somebody of my frame, that I'm tall and I am slim, you can see when 2 kg is gone. So I didn't like it because I couldn't fit in my normal clothes, the clothes that I would normally wear. I couldn't fit in them properly. I mean, I could wear them, but they didn't fit me properly. My skin was discolored, which I still think it is now. And I don't know. I mean, the only thing I loved much in that period was my hair, because it had grown so much. But most of the stuff just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel like me. And I remember looking in the mirror and just saying to myself, this is not me, this is not me, and I want to be back to me. And so it kind of really ate at my confidence and my self-esteem. And I was constantly in jeans and t-shirts. And naturally, of course, I don't wear makeup. I used to wear makeup before, and then I stopped for 4 or 5 years. And then during this period, I started wearing makeup again because I started to feel insecure. Like, I don't know, I want to look a little bit more beautiful. I want to be back to the way I was. I just thought I was so ugly. And I know when I say it out loud now, it's so sad, but it's true. That is how I felt. And I remember telling my husband, like, I feel so ugly and I just feel so blah. And he kept telling me, you're the most beautiful thing I've seen. And no matter what he said or how he said it, it just didn't load. I didn't accept it. I just thought, this man is just saying what he's saying so that I don't get depressed or stressed or whatever it may be. And so I think it took me 5 months to get out of that funk of just not feeling comfortable and confident. It didn't matter what I wore. I mean, I would go and get the dress that I thought was the sexiest, and it just didn't load. And people would tell me, oh, you look amazing, you look great, blah blah blah. For someone who just had a baby, you look so amazing. I'm like, okay, that's what you think, but I don't think that. I don't feel that way. And so I don't remember exactly when it happened, but it must have been, I think, just before my son turned 2. And so I just realized, look, I wasn't on a healthy path. It was 5 months and I was still feeling sorry for myself, and that I was losing weight, and I tried to eat more so that I could gain some weight, but it just wasn't happening because my mind wasn't there. I was stressing. And so I don't know, I think through meditation and through prayer and just sitting with myself a lot more and just kind of like trying to get on the road of consciousness and just being aware of my thoughts and where my mind was at and why certain things were bothering me, I started to figure out that I really didn't hate my body. I just didn't like that it didn't look how I wanted it to look because of certain expectations that I had or certain things that I was seeing. So in that moment, I decided to clean up my social media and the things that I was feeding my eyes that were contaminating my soul. And so I unfollowed so many people on social media that I didn't feel were building, or like if I looked at that content and it gave me anxiety or like, I don't know, low self-esteem or anything, any of those negative feelings, I would unfollow. So it was a whole process, and I cleaned out. And then after that, I kind of like just stopped social media, and I wasn't on there for like months, maybe 3 or 4 months. And so I just took that time to just like try and find myself, you know, like, who am I and what am I really doing? What is beauty? And I mean, it was a lot of other like self-searching that I was doing. But for now, I'll just talk about the aspect of what I saw physically when I looked in the mirror. And so I decided then, I was like, this is the body I have and this is the body I'm in now. If I don't take care of it now, it's already been almost 2 years and I haven't done anything about it. I'm just feeling sorry for myself. Let me work on it. Let me do something more positive. Let me feed it with what I at least love, or what it would love, so I decided to just start eating clean. So it was a family choice anyway, my husband and I, and so we eat clean. We eat more vegetables. We just try and eat clean food. Now, I don't want to talk about the foods we eat because that's not what this video is about, but basically feeding my body nutritious food and just caring for my body, drinking more water, trying to stay more active, being outside more, getting in some sun, and just enjoying moving my body, and just just being active, and just enjoying the little things that everyday life has to offer you. And slowly I noticed a change in my mindset, okay. And I would wear a pair of jeans that didn't fit quite right. Like, it's okay, I'll pack them away and I'll wear them when I can fit them. So I packed those away, and then I bought other jeans that were fitting me better than the ones that I loved and I had kept and I wanted to fit into. So yes, I went a size or two down, and that was okay. But life went on, I learned to work with what I had, and the body I had then was amazing. And in that time, I didn't see it because I just wanted to be a little bit more plumper, a little bit more thicker, let me just say. And so I was just obsessed with gaining weight, and I wasn't seeing that, oh my goodness, after 2 years, I had like a 6-pack, which I've never had before. And this, of course, I didn't do any hard workouts or anything like that. I just started eating right. I wasn't eating the junk food I was eating to gain weight. I stopped, I cut that off. Started eating more fruits and eating more vegetables, and eating according to, now I love to eat according to my cycle and according to my body's needs. So I like to think I'm a binge eater. And there are periods of times where my body just wants fruits, and I just want fruits and sweet tropical fruits, and that's what I'm gonna eat. I'll eat what my body wants. And when I want salad, I'm just gonna eat salad. And when I want the meats, I'm gonna have my meats. And so I just am more intentional, and I pay more attention to how I prepare the food, what I put in. So what kinds of oils I'm using, just the preparation method on how to prepare my food in that it can nourish my body and not hurt me. So yeah, I just started to listen to my body, and I don't know how to say it. It's just, I don't know. I trusted my body. I trusted my body to guide me, because at the end of the day, we are spiritual beings, and everything around us is supposed to work for our good. So I am learning, I'm still learning to just trust my instincts, because that is what guides me. That is what naturally guides me, my instincts, my natural instincts. So when my body says, look, now you need sugar from chocolate, I'm gonna have my chocolate. I will not deprive myself of the chocolate. And when my body is craving fat, that fat you get from bacon, I will have that. I will eat that fat from the bacon. I won't have it in excessive quantities. Have it in good quantities. I won't put oil because it already has fat, so I'll just dry fry it, if that makes any sense, and then its natural oils will fry it. And if my body is craving fruit, a certain kind of fruit group, berries, I'm just gonna eat berries, because that's what my body needs. And so as I have been feeding my body what it needs, I am starting to appreciate my body a lot more. I'm seeing my pigment coming back a little bit to what I consider normal, but also just learning that, look, it might not go back to what it used to be, because first of all, I've changed environments, and I've just had a baby, and maybe my hormones had a play in it, I don't know. But then just accepting that certain things about me that have changed and will probably stay changed, and I'm probably continuously changing because I'm growing. And so just being aware and being more acceptive of this process and this season of life that I'm in has made me really appreciate the body that I'm in. And so the more I am appreciative and the more I am just content with this is my body, this is where I live, and so I'll keep it clean, I'll keep it healthy, I'll keep it active. The more I am at peace with myself, and then I noticed I started to gain natural, I don't know, it just naturally, I just started to gain some weight. It wasn't it because it's not fat, it's just, I don't know, my muscles have increased. It's not muscle, I don't know what it is anyway. And so I've gained the weight, and now I had, if you remember, I said I had lost like 2 more than my normal, and now from the 2 I lost, I gained 5. So I am now 3 above my normal, and I feel amazing. I feel fit, I feel healthy, and I don't know, it's I wouldn't accredit it to working out because I don't even go to the gym. I should be going to the gym maybe, or doing some kinds of workout, but I don't. The only sport that I know I do often is swim, and even that I don't do so much of, but I'm constantly busy, you know, with my chores and chasing after my son, cleaning the house. You know, I'm always on, I don't know, on active mode. So reaching and stretching and doing all that stuff is something I do on a daily basis, which I think is something that has really helped me even with my mental state. Like, you know, you sometimes you're just in this funk and you're in a cloud, maybe just bombarded with work and the things you need to do and XYZ, and then just for me, having a moment to just clean the house thoroughly, it could be a section of the house, and just clean that place without any distractions, that really just like gives me so much therapy. So it clears out my mind, I get to move my body, and, you know, bending over, picking up stuff, doing this and doing that, I end up working out my whole body. And now I'm toned, and I like it, and I love it here, and I love my body. I mean, of course there's still things about my body that I'd like to work on, which is why maybe a gym would be nice to join. But the idea is, I have embraced my shell. I've embraced my core, my home, the home for my soul. I embrace it. And this is it. This is what it is. This is what it looks like now. This is what it feels like now. And this is where I reside. This is me. Like, this is a part of me, you know. It doesn't define who I am. It doesn't. It's just a part of me. It's an extension of who I am. So just having that notion and knowing that the better care I take care of this vessel, the longer I am able to stay in it, the longer I am able to continue to live and hopefully pursue my purpose. And, you know, it's just, it's a cycle. So I pour into me, I give into me so that I can give out. And yeah, that is just the major thing that has changed me, like loving my body and falling in love with my body after becoming a mom had very little to do with what I thought it did. So it had nothing to do with food, had nothing to do with working out, and it had nothing to do with makeup or clothes or anything aesthetic or physical, but instead it had a lot to do with just changing my mindset and changing the approach and my perception of what my body is and what it is meant for. Because if you see your body as a tool, as a means for your soul to be able to fulfill its purpose, basically, then you see that you need your body to do what your purpose is. And so for your body to be able to do that, it needs to be in a certain condition. It's like a car. You need your car to be fit. You need to have fuel in your car. You need it clean for you to be able to drive it. You know, there's all those things that you need for your car to be able to function and serve you better. It's the same thing. You need your body right. You need your body fit. You need your body in good condition for it to serve you better so that you can pursue your purpose. And after changing that and just seeing that my body is a vessel and it's a means in which I can do something greater, it really changed how I view my body and how I view being sexy and how I view being confident, you know. So my confidence now doesn't come from how I look. I mean, of course, how I look plays a huge part in how long I can maintain that confidence, maybe, let's just say. But just knowing and understanding that I have a strong mind and I have a strong body to support my soul and my spirit, that just makes me so confident that no matter what happens, no matter where I'm put, I'm going to be able to rise to the occasion. I'm going to be able to be there, to be present. I mean, in the realm of being a mom, I'm going to be there. In the realm of being a quantity surveyor, I'm going to be present. I'm healthy. My mind is clear. I can think, and even in just being a human being to other people, in pursuing and living out my purpose, I'm there. And here I am. I'm talking and I'm here, and yeah. So that has really just shifted how I see health and how I relate health, the term or the phrase health is wealth. That is your wealth. Like your health is wealth, because when you are healthy, you are able to do so much more and beyond. And healthy can look so different. Healthy is not gonna look like this for you if you have a different body make. Healthy could be any weight, with any muscle mass over your body, with any. Healthy is undefined. Healthy is healthy. Healthy is sexy. Healthy is wealthy. So healthy is not the BBL. Healthy is not the pear shape. Healthy is not the supermodel body. No, healthy is wealth. Healthy is sane. Healthy is comfort. Healthy is healthy. Healthy is healthy is healthy is healthy. So yeah, I just thought to share this with a mama or anybody really actually that is going through, I don't know, maybe a moment of doubt or a moment of loss of esteem because of how you look and how you wish you looked. So yeah, I hope this helped you, and I'm wishing you all the best in your journey to become the healthiest version of yourself, and learning to love yourself in the process while you do that, and just loving your body. This is your body. It's your kingdom. It's your home. That's your body. That's your body. That's what you need. So take care of it, love on it, and stay healthy. Do everything in a healthy way. Sending you much love and all the best in your journey.